Hello everyone and welcome to another Black Ops 2 video. So in the first part of this video, link gonna be in the description. If you didn't see one, just check it out first. We were talking about the most important weapon setups which you should use if you wanna outplay 50% of the players in this game. Now let's talk about more interesting things. Can you call yourself a legit player if there are so many moments when you pre-fire people and you shoot people through the walls? The answer is yes, you can. How? That's the thing I'm gonna explain you right now. So, first of all, everyone knows that there is a Cortex as UAV. But there is also a perk which allows you not to appear on uh, this UAV, and this perk is called Ghost. But does it allow you not to appear there permanently? No. And the majority of the people don't know that as long as you stood still or shot without a silencer, you will appear on the radar. And if you showed once, it's so easy to foresee your trajectory and pre-fire you, man. Ghost perk is made for the aggressive players. To use it you have to always move. You can also use a silencer, but for example, I am playing without a silencer. Why I'm doing this? Imagine if I shoot someone, will I stand still in this place? No, I wouldn't. Because the enemy is gonna search for me from that moment if they got a UAV. I will move to a different position. Maybe I will move across the map behind the enemies, which will still be searching for this red point on the radar, which appeared once down there. So, and I will be already behind them, and I will shoot them. So that's called an aggressive play. Maybe you can use a silencer, and if you move, you will not appear on the radar permanently, if you always move. I'm gonna show you how this exactly works on the example right here. So we got a player with Ghost right here, and I'm gonna call up a UAV, and we'll see what happens. So, as you can see, I proved that the Ghost perk works only when you move, not when you're standing still. Also, guys, be aware that the VSET reveals position of each enemy player. Doesn't matter you have Ghost or not. VSET just shows everyone. Now, let's move to the most interesting part, guys. Dead silence and awareness. Many myths, many questions, no answers. I'll give them to you. And I will just show you how exactly does these perks work. So here I am using no warns against a man with no dead silence. My current class is right here now, so there is only dead silence, no awareness. I'm gonna show you how does this exactly works. And you guys please turn your headset as much loud as you can and listen to the sound very careful from this moment. So now, I'm using no awareness. This is the player with dead silence. How does it sound? Let's. So now, this is how the player with dead silence sound against the player who has awareness. And that's how you're gonna hear the player without dead silence being with awareness perk equipped. So that's pretty loud as hell, and you can hear it from actually like really far away. What about player with dead silence? Can't you hear him? Yes, you can. Worse? Yes, of course, worse. But I still can hear him. And that means I'll be able to pre-fire him or shoot through the wall. So, does it mean that the dead silence is useless? No, it doesn't. If I hear your steps worse, there is a chance that I will not be able to hear your footsteps in the middle of the fight. So dead silence is still useful. Also, your footsteps, while I'm using the warrants, your footsteps will sound same to me as the footsteps of my teammates who are not using that silence. That means if I pre-fire you, I should think twice before I do that. Maybe it will be my teammate which is running from different direction. And maybe I will make a team kill, which is not really good, and I can get kicked. So will I do this risk and pre-fire, or I will not? It depends. And I know when the enemy comes from their base and I hear the footsteps, it's probably the enemy. If I'm not sure, I'm not gonna shoot. But if I'm sure, I'm gonna pre-fire 100%. So, how can you actually stay completely undetected for the answer is crouch. If you crouch, there is no one can hear your footsteps. No one at all. But there is different things you can do still when you're crouching, so the enemy can hear you. For example, hitting the object which makes sound when you hit it. It can be car, like a nuke down here. It can be a barrel. It can be a crate. You can climb up the wall, and and they also can hear you. You can open up the door, the automatic one on drone, and they will be able to hear you. You can break the window, and they will be able to hear you. You can shoot, and they definitely will be able to know exact your position and pre-fire you or shoot you through the wall. They also can see the bullets which are going from your chamber and pre-fire you from. And I'm gonna show you how exactly does this work. How does it sound when you hit something by crouching or reloading or changing the weapons? Let's see. You may say, but how can you hear all these little things during the fight and analyze so much? And that's actually the question I will not answer you, and that's a thing I cannot teach you. Because it's a thing called experience. And you play more, you will fail, and you will learn. You will learn, repeat, fail, repeat, and that's how you actually learn the game. You start hearing more, you start thinking more, you start seeing more things which are undetectable for the players which are low. That's called experience. So someone asked me actually, like, why am I explaining this about 8 years old game? I will tell you. The things I am explaining about this game are common for everything, for every game. You search for in-game mechanics, you practice them, you fail, and then you practice again, and you fail again, and maybe after repeating some couple of times, you will learn after this one. And this is it's for every game, I know, for every single game, guys, I'm telling you. And of course, I will definitely explain some more about other games later on, and you will see how many things are in common. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Like and comment on this video if you wanna see more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.